Am I the butthole for refusing to support my girlfriend anymore after she hired a nanny? My girlfriend hated her job and has been telling me she wanted to quit for ages. I finally get to have overnights with my 3-year-old son, but I need someone to watch him while I'm working. As a solution to both of our problems, I offered to financially support her if she would watch my son for me. She agreed and moved in with me the same week. I thought things were going well until my ex called me to chew me out about breaking our agreement. We have an agreement that if I leave our son with anyone, I will first introduce them to her and get her approval. I did this with my girlfriend and my ex was fine with her watching our son. Turns out my girlfriend hasn't been watching him at all. She hired a nanny who has been watching him, and my ex found out because she went to drop off a gift my son made for me. I was furious when I found out and told my girlfriend I will no longer be financially supporting her. We got into a fight, and she left to stay with her parents. Naturally, her family and friends all think I'm a butthole for cutting her off and for throwing her out with nothing. I didn't, when she had made sure my son was well looked after this whole time. Her sister also said I should understand how hard it is for her to watch my son when he's a physical reminder of our breakup, which was a dark time for my girlfriend. So, am I the butthole? Not the butthole. And I think you made a mistake there. It's ex-girlfriend. She sounds toxic, and so does her environment. She lied to you about your kids' care. That's a huge red flag. Original poster. And it sounds like original poster and ex were in an okay co-parent situation. This kind of bullcrap threatens that. I'd never let girlfriend back in my life after threatening the stability I had to see my child. Not just the stability of the co-parenting relationship, original poster's girlfriend endangered his actual child by inviting a stranger into original poster's home to watch his kid. Original poster is only TA if he keeps this woman in his life, despite what she has done. Original poster's girlfriend endangered his actual child by inviting a stranger into original poster's home to watch his kid. 110%. Dump the deadweight original poster. Just hire the nanny straight out, lose the middleman of the girlfriend. Agreed. This is just outsourcing with extra steps. You forgot the air quotes. That's my biggest issue. Girlfriend hired a nanny for a child that wasn't hers, when she was technically being paid to be the nanny. And then was shocked when she got fired? Really? Original poster. Personally, I think you made a lucky break. This is someone you want of your child's life. Not the butthole. Plus, with whose money did she hire that person if she doesn't work anymore? Yeah, that's what makes this post seem really shifty to me. The guy works hard and can just manage to support his girlfriend and son. Suddenly the girlfriend has roughly $1,000/WK to pay for a nanny? Nannies are freaking expensive. I almost dropped my career to do that instead because it freaking pays more than what I earn. I suppose it's possible if her parents are paying the full sum, but that seems very far-fetched. I'm calling fake unless the original poster provides more info. Original poster finally has some overnights with his son. I am assuming the nanny wasn't full-time, as original poster doesn't have son full-time. 2 to 3 times a week, maybe. Yeah, I was wondering this too. I feel like the word nanny implies a more permanent or full-time schedule. I wonder if it is technically more a sometimes babysitter situation? Not that it makes it okay to leave someone else's kid with another person and not even have a conversation about it. But I wonder where the money would even come from. Probably caregiver would be more appropriate than nanny. For all we know, she paid a 16-year-old $10.00 an hour for the 2 to 3 days she had him. It might not be a nanny per se. It could easily be an adolescent teenager who makes like $10 an hour. Right? I would lose my godmind if someone I trusted to watch my child instead dumped her off to a complete stranger. Since the girlfriend apparently has a hard time being around the kid, I wonder if she endangered the co-parenting agreement deliberately. She deliberately got the nanny, so it's say 100% likely. Just so I am clear. Original poster makes a deal with girlfriend to financially support her if she will watch his son. Girlfriend agrees. Girlfriend hires a person original poster does not know without his knowledge, which he is paying for, to watch his son because it's hard to be around the kid and he is asking us if he is the AH? Might want to have a more serious conversation with your girlfriend about your son than just the nanny situation. This isn't a good situation for your son if she is always going to be resentful/upset/negative when they are together or you choose him over her. The hard to be around the kid thing puzzles me. Did they break up, he impregnated someone else, and then they got back together? Did he impregnate someone else while they were together, and they broke up briefly due to it? Let me be clear that none of that would absolve the girlfriend of her crafty behavior at all. If he cheated, then yeah, he was TA for that, but she made the decision to come back and forgive him. She agreed to the terms, and if she realized she couldn't do it, she should have said something. If anything, it adds to her behavior. I wouldn't have passed that judgment if she'd said, "You know what? I love you but I can't live with this reminder," and dipped. Extricating yourself from a situation that you mistakenly thought you could handle is NAH. But realizing that you can't handle it and then foisting an innocent child on a stranger without even so much as a heads up for the parents, also you can live for free? Wow. Did they break up, he impregnated someone else, and then they got back together? Yes. Apparently original poster was with his girlfriend for 4 years then broke up. Original poster then knocked up another woman. Then ex-girlfriend, non-baby mama, asked original poster to get back together but original poster declined saying he had to focus on baby/pregnant baby mama. Now original poster and girlfriend are back together for 2 years. Honestly, I have no idea how original poster thought that this was a good situation. Like babysitting is one thing but full-on caretaking? Yikes. Looking at the timeline, about 3 years 7 months ago, ex-girlfriend asked original poster to get back together. But they only got back together 2 years ago. I don't know, but it seems like a really long time to wait to get back together, even if one has a baby. I absolutely don't agree with girlfriend's actions, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's much more dysfunctionality in this relationship than even said in this post. Yeah, from the narrative there's a lot of backstory we're missing, as in so many Am I the Butthole posts. Well cared for doesn't make it okay. She left you and the mother out of the decision for child care and used your money to fund it. Your ex-girlfriend should stay an ex. That would end things for me. If I can't trust you with my son, I can't trust you with anything else. Case closed. The girlfriend lied about child care and made it so that original poster was violating his child care agreement, which can have legal implications. Not the butthole. She feels watching your son is a reminder of a dark time in your relationship. So how does she treat your son? Does she interact with him when you are around? If she can't accept your son, you are 100% right in breaking up with her. Original poster replies. Around me, she is very good with him. When I was a kid, my mom's boyfriend was always nice when she was around. When she wasn't, he'd call me a little bitch and tell me no one would ever love me, that everyone in my life hated me, and I was a piece of crap. I always told my mom, but she always doubted me, because that wasn't what she saw when she was around. Took me years of therapy to get over that crap. Oh man, that made me so sad. I am so sorry that happened. Did she eventually believe you? Original poster, please read user A Fool's Journey post a couple times. A lot of us step-kids have this kind of story. Not saying that she is this type of person. However, taking into account her actions and her feelings towards your son, I am deeply concerned for him. Reddit link. She is calling your son a reminder of a dark time. Cut your losses. There is nothing to salvage here. Not the butthole. As for her friends who are calling, block and carry on with your life. She has already proven herself a liar, specifically about how she cares for her son. It is now completely meaningless how she acts towards him around you. Sadly, I think this is a deal breaker, and you to your son if you let her stay around. He better be the priority here, because he doesn't have a choice about who his parents are, but you have a choice about who your partner is. Not the butthole. When you around. But based on the fact that she doesn't want to be with him when you're not there, I doubt she the same to when you aren't there. But she wasn't making sure your son was looked out for. She hired someone else to do that, with your money. I mean, first off, the girl has balls to had the audacity to use your money for a major decision like that without consulting you. People can drag me all they want, but if you're in a relationship, I think both people get a say. They made an agreement, and your girlfriend went against it. Also, how the hell is your son a dark reminder? 'Cause she was the one that made this situation an issue. She was the one that chose to hire someone to watch her kid when. What was she doing? Twiddling her thumbs? What the hell was she doing while the nanny babysat? Not the butthole. However, I'd find someone else to watch your son. I don't think it's a good idea to have your ex-girlfriend watch your son, the latest ex that is. Not her kid. It sounds like they were together, split up, he got the son's mom pregnant, him and girlfriend got back together sometime after that. This is just another reason why breakups should always be final. On again off again relationships are always toxic. Yeah, I was trying to put the timeline together myself. I kept getting back to being broken up and having a child with another woman. You would have thought that ended the relationship. I mean, there's a 9-month gestation period in there somewhere. Not the butthole. But I am curious, how was she able to get a nanny without having an income of her own? Original poster replies. I was giving her money regularly. Enough to hire a nanny legally? Like pay at least minimum wage, taxes, and benefits? You are not the butthole for stopping supporting her financially. But you'd be a butthole for not breaking her up immediately. She regularly left your child with someone neither you nor the child's mother met or vetted. And if you don't break up with her and talk to your ex should file for full custody. Legally laughing out loud. We all know she paid bare minimum in cash to a high schooler or some desperate women, and she had no contract, no insurance, no reliable reference, no background check. Of course. So original poster is definitely a butthole if he doesn't break up with her. No question that girlfriend is a butthole, and everyone supporting her is. I do feel bad for the nanny, though. And the kid if he got attached to her. Maybe original poster can meet the nanny, and the ex can meet the nanny, and she can be on their list of occasional babysitters. I mean, I figured, but damn, plenty of money clearly. Info: how long have you and your girlfriend been dating? Why is your child a reminder of a dark period? Had you dated current girlfriend previously? Your child's mother is not unreasonable and your own upset is not unreasonable. Communication is necessary in every relationship, but particularly in regard to a child's care and well-being. Communication and familiarity with caretakers is important for trust and co-parenting. The fact that your girlfriend feels justified in doing something that you were not made aware of with the child's care, and lied about her own role in the childcare is a huge problem. Original poster replies. I dated my girlfriend for 4 years previously and then again for 2 years. My son was conceived during our breakup, and when I found out about him, I told my current girlfriend I needed to focus on him/my pregnant ex, so I didn't think it was the right time for us to get back together. She didn't handle the rejection well. Yeah, she doesn't sound like a stellar candidate for being a loving, involved adult in that child's care. It sounds like she would have difficulty considering the child's needs without prioritizing and justifying her own first. It's understandable that she would struggle with accepting the dynamics around being your partner with a child from an ex. But it's not okay that she assumed her approach was to hide a childcare arrangement behind your back. She needs to go, dude. Your son needs better. Eventually this chick will be hateful. No eventually about it. Well, I can definitely understand why she doesn't want to be around him, but if that's the case, she never should have agreed to do so, or gotten back together with you. Wow, that is a terrible situation. It's hard enough dating someone with a child, let alone that child being conceived while you two were broken up. She must be struggling with a whole bunch of uncomfortable feelings. Anyway, not the butthole, she broke your agreement. This whole arrangement sounds extremely unhealthy though. Especially if your son is a reminder of a dark time. That's your son. She's basically saying she resents your child. Not good. You're not married and you don't have a child together. There is no reason you should be financially supporting her at all. Not the butthole. But she doesn't like working. I'm sorry, you need to explain why this is a reminder of a dark time for your soon-to-be ex-girlfriend. Okay, found the explanation. You need to do better for your child. You are his protection, his advocate and his father. Problem half, she sees him as a breakup baby, a reminder of another woman. Problem 3/4, she moved in, took your money and hired an effing stranger to watch your child. Problem 5. She didn't tell you or your son's mother she did this, which I'm sure she planned out, and in effect lied. Problem 6. She's not a good person to have around your child. Problem 7. She doesn't see what she did as wrong. Problem 8. She thinks she's the victim here. Oh. And the biggest one, she violated your custody agreement/arrangement with your child, putting your time with him in jeopardy. Cut your losses, get a new girlfriend. Right? She is already away at the parents'. Pack her crap and tell them to come get it. Not the butthole. A third party has hired a nanny to watch a child without the parents' consent. Furthermore, she was receiving money for a job which she was not doing. She was out of line. We got into a fight, and she left to stay with her parents. This person is threatening the stability of co-parentship you have with your ex. Let her stay at her parents', they can deal with her. Do better for yourself, and definitely your son. Info, please explain, when he's a physical reminder of our breakup which was a dark time for my girlfriend. I'm a well-read person, so I'm going to create a narrative and /user a tag hired a nanny / please identify where I'm correct or wrong. You and girlfriend were together. You broke up. You met ex and had a child. You and ex broke up. Ex and you co-parented until son was old enough for overnight. I finally get to have overnights with my 3-year-old son. You and girlfriend got back together. You asked her to look after him. And here we are. Reddit link. Not the butthole. Not only did she take advantage of you financially, she put your child in the care of someone you do not know and have never met. This isn't her child. Like, where does she get the nerve to try to pull this without telling the kid's parents? She had no right. Her sister also said I should understand how hard it is for her to watch me son when he's a physical reminder of our breakup which was a dark time for my girlfriend. Not the butthole. Your girlfriend hired a nanny to watch your son and didn't tell you about it. This got you into trouble with your son's mother. She failed to hold her end of the bargain up and didn't tell what she had done. If it was such a hard thing to watch your son, she shouldn't have agreed to watch him. Not the butthole. It's time to dismiss the girlfriend. You don't lie, even if by omission, about the care of someone's kid. Not ever. Full stop. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to be the first to know about Red Rabbit Reader's new videos. If you like our videos, please like them on YouTube and share them with your friends. We welcome your comments below. Press to start another of our videos.